Hello and welcome back to our game with me, Brothgar, and today I am playing me some Diablo 3. Now I played this game a while back. I got me a nice level 60 monk and I had some pretty cool gear. Now they didn't have all these cool new levels in the game that go beyond 60 and all these upgrades, and these legendary items were just coming out. I mean, they were a very rare thing before, about the time that I decided, I don't want to really play this game anymore, and I put it aside. So I got some decent gear back in the day. I mean, two-handers were the hot deal, so I kind of picked one of those up, and I mean, look at that damage. Look at that, 56,000. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that would just like one-shot just about anything, and then you get into the higher levels up, and it was ridiculous, and it was hard to play a monk. So yeah, I mean, that kind of burnt me out real quick. Some people were doing really good, but I just wasn't that hardcore. But the new updates have come out, and they've kind of boosted just about everything. It's just like Diablo 3 plus NOS, and especially for my monk. I mean, look at this, 2,000 some damage for sudden assault. I mean, this is all very high stuff. So that's kind of got me interested, and I came back just to see how it's all going to work out here. And the other thing is I'm actually doing a little bit of a live stream. I doubt I'm going to pick up anybody watching that, though, but hey, why not? If you do like the live stream, you're going to have to comment below in the video when I do post this, and let me know, because it'd be cool to do a little bit of a live stream stuff. I know a lot of the stuff I do is mostly post or kind of recorded live, and then I post it a week later or whatever when I can kind of edit out and get the real core stuff that everybody wants to see. But I do like the live aspect of this. So, you know what, yeah, just leave me your thoughts. But back to what we're doing here. This is a crit build that I got going on. My gear at the time was actually, it was decent, but the higher level gear wasn't really all that prevalent, and it was extremely expensive. I think the most I ever had was like 10 or 11 million, and I made that mostly off of just like crafting a crap load of helmets or something like that, which was ridiculous. It was the best way to make money, though. Better than grinding gold, that's for sure. I was banking a whole lot more money in that. But at any rate, level 60 stuff was pretty much it, and the higher up stuff was just ridiculous. So this is what I got, and for that at the time, that was a pretty decent build. But I'm going to be spending a couple million here. I got some monies, and I'm going to be upgrading now that this game's been out for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of gone ridiculous. Just about anything awesome, by my standards, is sweet now. So, yeah, I mean, I might as well just, like, crank this game out. They've also added all these other difficulty modes to Inferno because, Inferno is apparently not hard enough anymore. So now there's 10 levels of Inferno above the base Inferno. So I've kind of been looking at some of these legendary sets, and Shelong's Relentless Assault. I saw a guy using this on YouTube, and I figured, you know what, I can try that out. And I picked up my offhand here, 500k. Shoot, that's cheap, man. That isn't, look at that. Attack speed, life on each hit, dexterity, a socket. It's good stuff. And then I actually kind of picked up the what's going to be on my main hand here. This is Shelong's Relentless Assault, of course, because you kind of got to dual wield these together so you get the set bonus down there. And that's going to be each hit adds 913 life, attack speed of 10. And the cool thing is I actually won this on a bid. It was a clutch bid. I kind of did a search here, and I said, how much time left. I noticed it was 4 minutes for $1 million. So I put 1.5 in, just thinking if somebody tried to sneak in and beat me out, I was still going to probably win it. And the cool thing is I did win it. And I checked kind of some stats around. It looks like that's pretty much about anywhere from 3 on the low end upwards of $5 million for 5 million gold, correct you, not in dollars. I guess there is actually dollars in this game. That'd be cool if it was 5 million bucks. I mean, see ya. But yeah, so I picked that up, and that's going to save me a whole bunch of money. Now, the other things I'm going to be doing, like Inu's set, because I feel like that's got some pretty cool set bonus. Again, this is kind of based off of what I saw on YouTube. There we go. Picking up the 4 set here, doing the legs, chest, boots, and helm, I believe is going to be all the set pieces here. And the crazy thing about this stuff is that there's some stuff that is just ridiculous. I like to do this number where I type in the maximum amount possible in the game and just see what the people who are asking a ridiculous amount of money, what that gear looks like. And I've noticed that there's going to be marginally different stats. I mean, I suppose dexterity and all resistance here are all going to be pretty sweet. And I got to figure out, I usually run cold resistance, and then I use one of my buffs that the Bunks has to kind of level all that out. So let's see here, what do I got? I got cold resistance, resistance to all. I was kind of moving towards resistance to all. So it looks like some of these pieces that I aren't going to be replacing are resistance to all. So I got to weigh that out if I want to do resistance to all or just do cold resistance and move on from there. I'm just going to have to see the prices there. Because if I can kind of get away from using that stat bonus and go all resistance to all, you know, that's what you want. Because then you get another bonus that you can put on there, and I save up a spot. I could put more damage in my character or something like that. So let's see here, what do we got? I'm not going to be spending a whole bunch of money here, so we're going to start off with 1 million gold. And what do we absolutely have to have on this? Well, we gotta have some dex, right? Everything's got dex. Let's see what I can get for 100 dex. Anything? Sure. Dex, armor. Attack speeds. Well, let's see what we got here for attack speed. Come on. I think it'd be alphabetical, right? Did I just miss it? Man, it's been so long since I played this game. Where is everything here? Attack speed. Oh, my eyeballs are not finding this. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe that isn't there. So, let's see here. Dexterity. Let's find what the lowest buyout here. Lowest buyout, movement speed. Now I've noticed my movement speed was at 0, so I'm like super slowpoke. I don't like that. Because movement speed seems to be super important as far as getting in and out of there, especially with the monk being kind of a squishy. I don't know if I'm really that squishy, but you know, you gotta get out of there for when things are exploding. There's just no exception to that. So let's see here. Movement speed, attack speed of 9, dexterity. You know what, I want to see if I can get Vit. I feel like I'm always going to get dexterity. That is kind of a basic stat that everybody needs. Ooh, that jumps the price up real quick, doesn't it? Wow, that did jump the price up. Alright, so 700k is the cheapest I'm going to get into here. If I got $1 million, then that's... Alright, so under $1 million, 52 Vits. 76. Ooh, is that 100? Oh, where'd you go? 47. 66. How much of that is an upgrade? I got 125, so I'll be losing health. Ugh. Ah, well, such is life, right? And I'll be losing resistances. Do we even have resistance? Oh yeah, we got resistances. It looks like you gotta choose between resistance and life, huh? Interesting. So 700k was anything with Vit and Dex. Now that's not a lot of resistances. Maybe we got... Let's try cold. I mean, I'd like to save money wherever I can. Things like rings and whatnot are super expensive. Let's just type in 50. Nope. I feel like I can pay a lot for a little if I'm not careful here. 94. Gosh, what's better to go with, the resistance or the life? Trying to think if I can remember what actual 1 Vit equates to as far as health. All I know is my resistance are too low and my health is currently too low to truly be acceptable in this game. So, which one to go with? Alright, so now we know at least what I'm getting into there for pants. In his favor. Okay, let's cut that off. What do we got for VIT here? Well, Vitality is cheap here. So maybe I go Vitality with the belt. Because yeah, look at that. It's got 3 different stats. Can I do a resistance as well? No. Let's try cold resistance. Looks like I'm going to want to put VIT definitely on the belts. Dexterity, Vitality. Okay, how high can we go? 60? That jumped me right up to 72. I think I saw... I can't get intelligence on this, can I? That'll help me. Vitality and intelligence. Oh, that ain't bad. 400k. Dex, intelligence, vitality. I tell you what, for the sake of time, I'm going to buy that. Okay, so now we got favor. I gotta make sure I write this stuff down. I don't want to be buying the same piece of gear twice. Alright, let's get back into it. Nose difference. Okay, that's right where I was last time. Alright, so we know that vitality is kind of expensive to get here, but resistance, on the other hand, is kind of cheap. Whoa. Can I get anything with sockets already in it? That'd be kind of nice. Can I search dexterity still with the sockets involved? Not 1,000, but 150 is going to be... No. Alright, so they don't stack the sockets into your stats anymore. That was one way to kind of cheaply find things with really good gems, and you know, maybe it was on a crappy item. You could pull the gem off and sell that and ditch the item and make a few bucks. One of the old tricks. Doesn't look like that's gonna work anymore. Dexterity. Okay. Dexterity seems to run... Oh, that's a nice little feature. Didn't notice that. Cool. $1,000,000, 145. Wow. Ooh, okay. 139, and I get some intelligence out of that. But I don't gain any resistances. Of course, intelligence is kind of resistance at the same time. At least for my character. I still think it is. Not really sure how much it is, though. 4 hours. Let's try if I can do this and do cold resistance, just because that's going to be kind of a niche. 100 dex. Man, I lose out. All resist. It's one or the other. Wow, that gets expensive quick. I would spend a lot of time just checking all this stuff out, but don't need that. Let's go right back to intelligence. I'm not sure if that's a smart buy, but you know what? I'm feeling it's going to be alright. That's a lot of dex. Going to be a lot of DPS, intelligence, and you know what? If I got DPS, then I can at least do the low level stuff and just crush it. Well, that's cheaper. Oh wait, hang on. That's more intelligence for a few extra bucks. And attack speed. Okay, there we go. Boom! Temperance. Gotta write that one down. Okay. Temperance favor. Reach. I know what reach is. I'm not going to be using that. Man, it sucks to have all this legacy stuff. That would be such a bummer to get that stuff and then suddenly it got nerfed. Let's see here. Dexterity. Ooh. Alright, so there's a bunch of different little stats here. We got life percent. That's going to be a big boost. Choices. Resistance. Cold resist. Can I get cold resist? How much? 28, 29. That's bubkiss. All resistance. Wow, that's expensive. It does have VIT though. Do they all have VIT? Wow, that's pretty good right there. Dexterity, intelligence, and vitality. All in the same. That's a pretty good buy. Hang on. 67, 78. Oh, hang on. I can't remember which one's on top. Alright, so 67 intelligence. 70. 78. Oh, dude, that's obvious. 12% life over 11%. And it's cheaper. Do I see anything in the ballpark here? Nope. We're gonna buy that one. Where's it at? Yeah. Vast expanse down. Hey, I got a viewer. Welcome. I wonder if it's Yazer. Alright, so we got 3, and I got my weapons. We're doing good here. How much have I spent? 1 million. About 2. Yeah, okay, we're not bad. 3 3/4 or so. I'm not really paying attention too much to that 5 million. I said 5 mil, but you know, whatever. It's about all the money I had. Figured if I'm gonna get back into it, might as well buy that gear. Radiance. Alright. Obviously everything's gonna have dexterity. That's kind of what I got it there for. Maximum. We got vitality. Let's see if we can do VIT. What can we do for VIT? Can we do the VIT and intelligence again? I don't know. I can't remember exactly how many procs there were. Ooh, that's not bad. Critical hit chance by 6. Wow, that might be a winner right off the bat. Fire resistance. Vitality. Ooh, can I get cold resistance? Can I do all 3? Complete the trifecta. Wow, that's actually a pretty legit thing to do right there. Look at that int. Oh man, see, this is what this game's all about. Just staring at the auction house for like 20 minutes. I can't believe somebody actually like continue to watch this on my live stream, but hey, you know what? I'm talking a bit. It could be fun. Intelligence. Man, that's a lot of int. Gosh, I feel like I should just buy that right now. Stop staring at it. But, you know what? We gotta try more. All resistance here. Ooh. All resistance is definitely a way to go if I can go that way. My memory is failing me on some of this stuff. So many stats to remember. I am not writing any of it down. Ooh, is that worth it? Look at that dexterity, 200 intelligence. Wow. It's $1 million, but you know what? Might be $1 million well spent. That's a pretty good helmet. Of course, that's a $500,000 down there. I lose a lot of intelligence. My gosh, I'm just looking at numbers right now. That's why I'm not talking so much. Let's just do a real curious thing real quick. See what kind of stats we're rolling. Just for $1 million buyout. I feel like that item might punch above its weight. I believe that's it right there. Okay, so I tell you what, we're gonna put in 150. Let's see if we can't narrow stuff down. 50. 164. So if I back some of this off, let's say 45, 125. How many do we add here? What's our dex? Still the highest there. 97. Anybody beat 97? Whoa, 60. Whoa. That's only 200k. $62, 77, 60. Oh, this is frustrating because I can't remember it all. Alright, come on. Focus, focus. Find the best one. I like all resistance right there. Okay, we're doing that. Of course. Now my auction house is telling me I got too much stuff. Alright, so that completes my set right there. We got those 4 items. Now I just need a whole bunch of sockets. Now I got all this junk and I can't remember what's good or not. It doesn't look like it's gonna matter. Alright, let me do some math here. How much have we spent? We got 1.5. We got 1.9. Just tallying up these numbers real quick. 2.4. Ah boy, here we go. 7.5. 2.75. Wow, I'm cheap, man. I'm way under 2.9. Basically 3 million into this thing. So that leaves me with 2 million. Right now I already have a star gem here. That's 70%. I'll be putting that on my weapon. So that's probably going to be the most important thing here. Star. Emerald. Quantity 1. Okay, that'll bring me up to 3.7 or so. Oh, a few extra gold for me. If you're wondering what all this is up here in the top left of my screen, I'm actually recording this. That will actually go on my YouTube channel. It's going to be a lot higher quality than what I can stream. My internet's just not that good. So what do we got? 3.7. How many sockets do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, that is life. I like life. Alright, let's send this all to the stash. There's the items. My new gear. Welcome me back. Of course, the belt's on the other side. Let's head back into the game. Let's see what we got here. We want to change quest. Monster Power 1. We're gonna go no monster power. Just came back to this game. Just kind of wondering, you know, where exactly am I as far as, you know, how much have I actually progressed as far as attacking ability. Of course, I might still be OP for this first tier. Loading up. Alright, so here's my base stats. What do we got? Basic stats. I'm going to write this stuff down, at least for the sake of my, you know, records. 56, 5, 9, 6. That is my damage. And what are the other important stats? My resistance is 586. Critical hit damage plus 392. Chance is 35.5. These are going to be called old stats. Okay. Damage increased by dexterity. I suppose I just got to write these down. Strength 313. Dexterity 1550. Int 664685. And you're watching a live stream where I just talk about numbers. 3, 5, 6, 7. I hope you're not counting anything right now. Okay, there we go. What else is important? Maximum life. Life per second. Life per hit. Okay. Life per hit. I don't know. I gotta CHC. I gotta like doing some crossword puzzle on this little sticky note I got here. HD. And then what do we got? 586. What in the world was that? Oh, resistance. Life per hit. 132. Now what does my weapon have? It's got something on there. Oh, apparently it doesn't. Nobody needs life on hit. Come on, that stuff's for noobs, right? Life steal, nothing. That was one thing about this build. I was kind of trying out the double-handed. I did have a whole bunch of life steal back in the day, and that was great stuff. I actually ran like a crazy Thorns build where I made myself pretty much invulnerable to just about anything. The catch-22 is that I couldn't kill anything. So all the elite mobs, as far as I'd burn them down, it actually gets to the point where you don't kill them, and then they get harder, and they get harder and harder and harder, and they'd eventually burn me down because their health would regenerate faster than I can actually attack them. So that was kind of interesting. And of course it didn't work out. Now the nice thing about this set here is that I'm going to be able to keep up my little whirlwind here. Sweeping Wind is the technical name. And yeah, that's just going to be something that only going to cost 7 spirit rather than 75 spirit, which is just a ridiculous amount. Gear. I'm getting excited. If this comes out lower than what it is right now, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. And this video is going to be like a fail. Alright. Yes. Ooh. At least I'll be able to have a movement speed. Look at all these gold spammers. I was removing all these right when I came in game, and then they said there's been too much activity, and they kicked me out of the game. You believe that? Alright, where's the gem guy? That's the jeweler. There is a guy around here somewhere where I can unsocket a gem, right? Is this the gem guy? Remove gem. Thank you. There goes 6,000 damage. Okay. I'm just a brawler now, and now I just punch in the face. I suppose I gotta take all those gems off too, don't I? Because I don't have any, apparently. Back we go. Walking, walking, walking. Alright, now one thing I did notice about my guy is, you can't see him right now. He does look sweet. He's got one cool looking armor set. And that's one thing I kind of liked about it. Remove my gems. Oop. Gotta be careful what I'm doing here. Exalted. You have reached the maximum rank. Yeah, that took a lot of time and money. Boom. Alright. Suppose I could get some better gems. Ah, well. It's cheap to unlock them. And that's kind of a poor life gem right there. Let's see if I can't upgrade that. See what that cost is. Gem combiner. 30,000 bucks. Thank you. What was my health? It was like 20 something. I don't get any health from over here, do I? Nope. 533. 586. Yeah, maybe intelligence isn't the smartest idea. Ah, well. Captain Hindsight, right? Still got plenty of money. Boots. Those should really be speed. Whatever. Belt. Ah! Duh! Gotta get the other hand. Oh well, that was cheap. I'll just resell that. Gotta look closely when you're getting this stuff. Ooh, starting to look cool. I can see my bald head though. Alright, let me get that other weapon. That piece was actually really cheap. Alright. Move that gem. Oh, no, I don't have all my set. Alright, come on, auction house. Equipments. Shalong, let's try one-handed. Set fist weapon. Maybe I should do some research. What is that? S-H-E-N. L-O-N. Legacy. Fist of Legend, Relentless Assault. Isn't that what I got? Okay. Fist of Legend. Okay. Max by $1 million. Got about 10 minutes left. And I'm just gonna be done. Critical hit damage. We need sockets. Actually, can I do both? Should be able to. Alright. Has sockets. Ah. 66, 67. Million. Should probably just buy the best one I can get at this point. If I take that off, $1 just goes nuts. I don't think there's any point to have anything else besides critical hit damage there. Critical hit damage. Buyout. Okay, here we'll get a progression here. Critical hit damage 66, 79, 82. That's gonna be a good one. Everything else is getting too expensive. 85, 2 mil. Nah, I don't want to go that high. I could do 82. That's gonna be the best buy right there. Actually, 79. How much dex? So 193. If I was really entrepreneurial right now, whoa, that comes with the gem. And considering I could sell that gem back, that makes that a pretty cheap weapon. Cheap enough for me to buy. You gotta look for things like that. Price per unit, 700,000. So what'd I buy that for? I mean, you knock 700k off that 400k. Come on. It was cheaper than everything else. Just about the same. It's a good way to go. Actually, I should probably just keep this. It's got decks and stuff. I don't really need to sell it right now, so I'm not going to. I will, however, sell this. Starting price. How about this? Let's do 6. Create auction. If I sell that, might make a tad profit. Page 2, there's the weapon.
Let us seek our fortunes together.
Okay, we have moved up damage-wise, DPS. We were at 56,000, now we're at 62. As far as the stats here, critical hit damage 334. 392. I was slightly higher before. Critical hit chance has moved up, ooh, from 35.5 to 39.5. That's good. Attacks per second, I really should have written that one down. That's definitely higher. Because, you know, that's a slow weapon. And, let's see here. Life on hit. That's moved up 900 points or so. Kill steal. None. I should really be focusing on the rest of my gear and stuff like that. Cold resistance. Oh, that has just been crushed. My resistance is way too low. Health, low. Well, you know, we got the other stuff here. And you know, we're actually not in it that much money. I think if anything, if I sell that item, I'll be out cheaper than I was before. At any rate, that is the build so far. Let's go test some out. Let's go kill some fools. Mm-hmm. I should have waited to use that.
Look at that thing over there. Let's kill it.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
This is fine work.
Okay, now 3. I should be able to use that. Just keep this up all the time. Pretty much. If I can keep my eyeball down there. Maybe that's why people bind us to the right mouse key. Nice. Barely costs anything now. Oh, what do you guys got, hmm? Nothing. That's crap. Yeah, this build's definitely working out. I like it. That is a whole lot better than where I was before. You know, some of the survivability stats seem to be down, but I mean, just check that out. I can keep this buff up the entire time. I literally just run through mobs. I wasn't able to do that in my build before. I mean, yeah, I'd one-shot them all the time. I do ridiculous damage. However, it just wasn't... Ah, crap, I let that drop. I wasn't able to just mow through mobs. I mean, this is just easy mode at this point. I literally just walk through it. And I got all this spirit left over. Every time I see this counter get a little better, if I get better at watching that, maybe I just put it on a timer. Pop your health once in a while. Technically, I should pop my health before, because this wind here is going to take whatever my damage is, and I get like a little boost here of my mantra, and with that, so if I pop all those and then hit this within that first 3 seconds, it's going to make it even that much stronger. Although, of course, I don't think it really matters at this point. Gotta get some better boots so I move faster. Look at that. Hayuken! I like it. Thanks for watching. This has been, you know, a little bit of Diablo action with me, Brothgar. If you'd like to see me, leave a like on your way out. If you're actually still watching, that's cool. And, yeah, have fun. I'll see you next time. Maybe if this becomes popular enough, I'll do more Diablo stuff. Have a good night. Ooh, what? Nothing. You ain't got nothing on me.